Hello! So I haven't been on YouTube since Christmas, and that's because I have been busy working on building my collection of NHL video games in order to make this series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be reviewing a game released between 1999 and 2008 for every NHL video game released by EA Sports. And in this episode I'm going to be trying out NHL 2000, which was released in September 1999, and I'm going to be using this television because the PlayStation 1 is actually not advanced enough to work with a flat screen. Yes, frozen. Alright. Try again. Why isn't it focusing? The camera is not focusing. I apologise for the camera not focusing. There was dust on the lens, which is why it was out of focus at the beginning as well. So getting to the game, there isn't any soundtrack on the game like other NHL video games. It is what I would call generic club music from 1999. Although there is one song that is featured in the video played while the game is loading, and that song is Push It by Garbage, and it's sort of a fusion between electronic music and rock music. Now, I have sped up the gameplay. I don't actually play it that quickly, because the video would have been massively too long and you would have gotten very bored very quickly. On the PlayStation controller I'm using, there aren't actually any analog sticks because it's one of the original controllers, although it's not one of the machines that overheats very quickly, thank goodness. So I'm loading a game from the tournament that I started with the original 6 teams in November, and I'm playing the game against Chicago, as you may have noticed. Sorry for the stripes going up the screen, by the way. I understand that it's very frustrating to watch. The reason that's happening is because this is a box television. So Bill Clement and Jim Houston are the commentators in this video game, and they are very funny. Not as good as NHL 2003, which is a game that I'll get to in a few weeks, but they are very funny. And the fighting in this game consists of a lot of button mashing. My two favourites are the X button and the circle button. And the fighting is a lot easier than in other NHL games that EA Sports have released. And I think that this kind of makes it a bit more fun because I'm really bad at fighting in the games usually. And the Wings won! Yes! This is really good because I actually haven't lost any games so far on this game. The graphic design is very cool, I think. It's quite futuristic looking. And I really like the animation that happens in the menu when you move the arrow keys up and down. I know that the game was released in 1999, but it's still part of my EA Sports NHL in the Noughties series. Next up will be NHL 2001, and I'm playing that on my flat screen television, so there won't be any frustrating stripes going up and down the screen. I would recommend this game to anyone who wants to play NHL 2000, especially if you have a PlayStation. I'm not sure how well it plays on other consoles, so I can't really speak for that. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope you watch my next video in the series. Goodbye.